Hi, do you ever struggle to keep commitments to yourself? Maybe you find it easy to keep commitments to others, but when it comes to the things that you really want and the things that you commit to for you, it's not so easy, is it? My name's Jessica Morrod and I'm creator of the Genius Equation, and today I just wanted to share with you something that I've been struggling with myself. You see, if you knew me well, you'd know that I'm a qualified personal trainer, that I've studied a lot about nutrition. I've got a number of other things that are strings to my bow, if you like. But you'd also know that one of the things I've always struggled with is losing weight, keeping it off, and staying fit. Now, why is that important to me? Well, because health for me is a real driver. It's really central to living a satisfying, fulfilling life, to living the most life I can. I've had great successes. I lost over 30 kilograms, 6 stone, or I don't know how many pounds that is, before. And I've run the Brighton Marathon. So I've both lost a lot of weight and I've got really fit. But I've always struggled to keep it off. So lately I've been struggling. I'd piled on a good amount of weight in the last couple of years, more than I wanted to. And I'd lost the fitness that I once had, and I was trying to figure out why that was. Part of it was because I was not being true to myself. I wasn't honouring the commitments I'd made to myself to live that healthy, fit, well lifestyle. Now, this isn't about just being thin or fitting into certain clothes or being able to run around the block easily, but it's about lifelong health so that I can live the most life and the fullest life that I can well into my old age. So what's been going wrong for me? And I wonder if this is something that's been going wrong for you too. You see, as I mentioned, I'm really good at keeping commitments to other people, at honouring the commitments I make, but I'm not so good at keeping the commitments I make to myself. Today I realised that I had not been doing something for a long time that I know has worked for me in the past. I hadn't got the help and the support that I needed. I'd been trying to do it all. Now, I might be qualified as a personal trainer and I might know a lot about nutrition, but does that mean I can necessarily implement it for myself? Does it mean I can see all the blind spots that I have in my life, the things that, keep on coming up, those bad habits, habits of a lifetime and all that? Well, for me, the answer is no. So I looked at what had worked for me in the past, and what had worked for me in the past was having a personal trainer who I trained with 3 times a week, being really focused and having that accountability, someone who I could talk to about it, who I knew was there to listen to what I had to say. And really, while it was my goal and it was me that was going to do the work, they were rooting for me. So I guess one of the questions I have for you right now is who's rooting for you in your life and the things that you want to achieve? You might be wondering what I did about it, because today made a change. I'm sitting here in the garden having just come back from a pretty tough workout. What I decided to do was get sensible. I looked at my network and I looked at who was around me, and I remembered that I had met a guy called Dan Aguilera, and he runs Ultimate You Fitness in Worthing, the town where I live right now. Now, I've known Dan for some time now, but had I gone and seen his facility? Had I checked out what he offered? And had I spoken to him about the things I was struggling with? No, you might have been guessing that by now. What I'd been trying to do was ask friends who are personal trainers to write me programs, and that was great in a way, but it relied on me getting to the gym on my own and sticking to it and getting through all the pain and the difficulties and struggling, if I'm honest. And I just wasn't doing it. So today I made the choice to take charge and go join Ultimate You Fitness. Now, that doesn't mean that I've handed over responsibility for the things that challenge me, but it does mean that I have got a person, well, actually a team, and indeed the tribe, the people that go there as well, who I know I can turn to and I can look to for support. I know that there's no way Dan's going to let me off the hook, and he's going to be asking if I don't turn up. Not to be hard or a slave driver, but because I've made a commitment to myself and he wants me to help honour it. If you like, he's being my coach. So who's in your corner? Who's standing up for you for the things that you want? Who's helping you out in those times when it gets tough? Because let's face it, it gets tough for all of us sometimes, and that's totally natural. Write a list now of the people that you would turn to for support in the different areas of your life. Maybe it's business, maybe it's health, maybe it's fitness, maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's lifestyle, maybe it's building your dreams, maybe it's children and child support. Whatever it might be for you, pick the areas in your life where you've made commitments to yourself, but maybe you're not sticking to them. And write a list, get creative about who could I turn to help me with this. It might just be that they hold you accountable, check in, say, hey, how you doing, what's happening? Or it might be that you need more practical support and help, and that someone you know already in your network can do that. I'd love to hear about your challenges, the things that you're struggling with, because you never know, I might be able to help, or if I can't, someone I know might be able to help. So as always, pop your comments down below, or come join us on Facebook, where there's a great group of like-minded individuals all getting together to discuss how they want to build their dreams and live their absolute ideal lifestyle. I look forward to hearing about the things that you're struggling with, and I look forward to hearing about how you're overcoming those barriers and achieving all the things you wish. Pop your comments below, and I'll see you soon in the next video. I'm going to be keeping you posted on how I get on with Dan and the Ultimate You team. Bye for now.